We were in town in half an hour, as we said before. We did our shugulis. We had something to, the things we were buying just took us like half an hour.
Yes.
But before we left the station, I made sure I checked the timings again because I wanted to take you guys to a different route. Wapi?
Syokimau.
Yeah, so we're in town by 11.
Yes.
Did our shugulis quickly because the train for Syokimau was leaving at 12.
Yeah, 1 hour.
Yeah, so we were there 15 minutes too. We got our tickets,
Yes.
at the tickets office.
Yeah.
Then we passed through where they checked there's a code or something.
Yeah, there's
What
a
is
code
that?
when you're entering on the barriers.
Yes.
You have to.
They check, it scans the code.
You have to scan it. Then once you scan it, it lets you.
You pass.
You can pass now.
So once you pass, you're waiting for your train. What I can say is maybe they should add the sitting area for passengers.
Most definitely, yes. Most definitely. They need to put some more forms or something,
Yeah, they need to add the sitting capacity of guys who are waiting. Other than that, 12 sharp, the train came, we were ushered in.
Yes.
And we went to Syokimau.
Yeah.
Just call me. I need to talk to you. Oh, I miss you. Come on now. Oh, I remember the first time I saw you. Ooh, I like your style. They say there is no such a thing as love at first sight. Lakini hawajui vile nakufeel tena vile unanikill. I like those sexy eyes and I like that beautiful smile. How could I forget to get your number so I could call you and tell you how I feel? I don't know how to find you and I don't know how to get you. If anybody knows where she is, won't you just tell her to call me? Just please call me, baby. Call me, mama. Can I talk to you? Can I be with you, son? Oh yeah. Call me, mama. Can I talk to you? Can I be with you sometime? I wanna take you up the mountain and then again I'll just take you down the valley. Usinielewe vibaya, ni vile tu nimekunoki hapa hadi Ulaya. Nataka tu nikujulishe vile nimekuchizi, vile umeni please. You cannot begin to imagine the magnitude of my feelings towards you. Everything about you, baby, has made me just go crazy. I wanna rock you world, basi mpenzi, just take my world. If by any chance you get to hear this, just pick up my phone and call me. Yeah, just give me a call, hey yeah. Call me. Yeah. Can I talk to you? Can I be with you somehow? Call me, mama. Can I talk to you? Can I meet with you sometime? Call me, mama. Come on, just pick the phone. Can I talk to you? Can I be with you somehow? Yeah. Call me, mama. Can I talk to you? Can I meet with you somehow?
The first stop was Makadara.
Yes.
And then
From Makadara,
went to
Doni.
but
We didn't make. When you're going to Syokimau, you don't stop at Doni.
yeah, but we passed.
Yeah, you just pass through. Then our second stop was in Imaradaima.
Imaradaima.
Yeah, briefly.
Yes.
Very quick.
Yes. So guys,
What on a
check
program?
out
What on a
new
yeah.
guys, check in.
Yes.
And then the next stop was SGR.
Yes. Now
that was
very good.
Hey.
That is important.
If you are traveling to Mombasa with SGR, especially the afternoon one.
Yes, and you're coming from different routes. Let's say you're not coming from Embakasi. You're coming from, let's say, Westlands, you're coming from Kiambu Road, Thika Road, all those guys, and you want to get to the SGR. Now maisha imerahisishwa kiasi.
It will get to the heart of SGR, like inside the station, not at the parking.
Yes.
Ndani.
Yeah.
Yani
Like you literally alight, and you can immediately just take the elevator and go to the other side and wait for your
SGR.
For your SGR. So I think that was really good.
That was a pleasant surprise.
Whoever thought about that was really good, because now in fact it will make your life much easier. And the time, that time thing, that time aspect, from town to
I have seen people being left by the train because the SGR with timings is no joke.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it leaves you there. And you've arrived and you can see that's my train leaving.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So to me that is a big plus. And especially from guys who are coming from, let's say, Thika Road and the environs. Yeah, or Wayaki Way and the environs. Because now that saves you a lot of trouble from using Mombasa Road and the traffic that comes with it. That saves you a lot of time and money.
True.
Yeah, so that is a plus. You guys really thought about it. Congrats, you guys. Whoever came up with that decision, they really thought about it. So
the major is doing good work.
Yeah, congrats to the major, by the way.
Yes, man.
Congrats. That is amazing, and I hope there's still more to come, and I'm assuming there is. The better things to come.
They want to remove the matatus from the city center.
Yeah.
And this will be just beautiful.
Oh yeah.
When somebody tells you, let's meet in town or collect your cargo in town, you're always like, wow.
You really have to plan that.
The trip. But
yeah,
I was excited about this train, and I'm still this has been good for Nairobi.
It's amazing. And in fact, I'm hoping that in the near future that there'll be a train, the commuter train, on Wayaki Way, a commuter train on Thika Road, so that it can serve. Because Thika Road has quite a lot of people. Yeah,
but there's at the river. The train is going to at the river, now syokimau, Embakasi.
Yes.
It will go to Thika Road, Kitengela.
Yes.
All these different routes will be a plus.
That is going to save us a lot of trouble, especially when it comes to the matatu menace. That will save us a lot of time. And even the people who drive cars, personal cars, a lot of them will not need, once we have that, most of them will not need that. If you have traveled to places like Europe or the States, like in a place like New York, you don't need to have, you don't need to drive. You don't need to drive because the traffic is madness, So you just use the commuter trains, and they really come in handy.
And the worst thing about driving is, when you hit major traffic, you can't leave your car.
Yes.
You're stuck there.
Stuck there.
Yeah,
And then you end up spending so much money for fuel.
Some people have really spent a lot of their time in their life in jams. If you calculate how much time.
Yes.
Yeah,
it can cause you stress.
It does.
Yeah, it can cause you stress.
Are you seeing what's happening now? Like the issue about the kids running from home, going for these parties. It's because parents are not there. This guy, you leave the house to get to your workplace at 5.
Yes.
By the time you come back in the evening, like midnight,
you have no
you
social
don't
life with your kids.
No interaction. You are tired.
Nothing. You don't even want to listen to hear them. You just want to rest, eat, sleep, again wake up early. It's not a good life.
Yes. And after SGR station, it wasn't even so far from that,
Yes.
The Syokimau stage.
Yeah. Syokimau and the SGR are quite near.
So
near each other.
So Syokimau station is the last stop in that route.
Yes.
Yeah, and I wanted, because Lenny had not been in a matatu in years. So we didn't wait for the train to come back. So I told him, let's get out so that you know the difference. And we actually used a matatu back to Embakasi. How was your experience like?
I'm telling you guys, my goodness, you cannot compare. Where I sat the first row of the matatu.
After the driver?
After the driver, when you just open the door. the slide door, that first row, and I'm telling you, it's uncomfortable. I don't know how they've done the seats, but it's just uncomfortable.
No, it's been a long time. That is a normal matatu. It's not that it
Very
was
uncomfortable.
that particular matatu that was like that.
It was
Matriz na kaivo siku hizi kijana. Man.
Luckily, we are not going far. Yeah, if you have personal car, all you need to do is go and park it at the station. You can park your car there. It's going to be safe. And then just pick the commuter train, go to town, do your business. In the evening, come back to the station, pick your car, and you can proceed at home. I mean, it is easy, and it saves you a lot of time. And also, you're able to you plan yourself very easily, as opposed to just driving all the way to work with all the traffic on the road. Yeah, and also if you're using the commuter matatus basically, you can now use the train. It's faster and easier.
On my other video, the first video I did going to town, remember I said that there's a policeman who came and asked me, excuse me sir, you shouldn't be shooting.
Yes.
They've not allowed guys to take selfies or pictures or film the train.
Yes.
And the comments have been mixed up. 98% think, man, they're with me on this. Let us tell our own stories.
Yes.
2% think maybe it's because of maybe they're afraid of terrorists.
Yes.
And for security purposes. Even today.
Yeah.
When we were going to Syokimau, remember the lady came and, because I had gotten a very nice shot of the train to Syokimau arriving, and so that I could tell you guys nicely the route to Syokimau, you know.
Yes.
And the lady came and asked me excuse me, you'll have to delete the footage you've just filmed, because as per now we've not allowed anyone to film. You know, even before I did my story, my trip to town.
Yeah.
I had seen some videos of the train.
Yeah, they were there.
And the president launched the train, and we saw outside the station.
Yes.
So me, I was just doing advertising because I am very excited about the train.
Yeah.
And I think it's a big plus, and it saves you time.
Yeah, it does.
And,
Let me say.
And so I was doing it out of the love and the excitement, you know, because I took my time to do that.
Yes,
exactly,
yes.
Yeah,
and
so...
not many people. Let me say this. So somebody posted online, on Twitter, and basically they were showing how Mombasa is going to look like once they're done. And I was surprised because on the comment section, the people who are commenting mostly were Tanzanians, yeah? And these guys were saying, you know what, how is it that you guys are not making noise about this? Because, I mean, having such kind of a road in a country is really, really good, because this is going to ease up the traffic, you know, and basically it's something to celebrate as a country. So, in regards to the commuter train, this is something good. It's something that we've not had for quite a long time. You know, they're very well done, you know, surely. And they are going to ease up the stress on our roads in this Nairobi. Why not talk about it, you know? Why not let the people out there know about it? As it is, there are so many people who have no clue that we have some new commuter trains. So, I would like to say to the relevant authorities, also to our loving President Uhuru Kenyatta, please just talk to these guys. You just launched this thing the other day. Tell them to allow people to take pictures. Let people do video clips on this, because we need as many people as possible
to share their experiences on the train.
Exactly, and it's revenue for the country, for
yes,
the government.
Exactly. You know, because we want this train to actually succeed.
Yes.
And we want the numbers to be good so that it actually succeeds. You know, if the train runs empty and empty for a long time, then it will just be another story of an idea that was not executed properly.
Exactly.
And the train is a big yes for me.
Oh yes, for me too. It's a chick, correct kabisa.
And I'm not being kichwa ngumu or malicious by sharing my own personal video.
Yes.
And I didn't want to be selfish, you know, because I was so excited to share my experience with you guys. Makes me happy too, so that's why I did it.
Yes.
On a lighter note,
yes,
what do you think about the cake?
Yeah. This one is amazing. So hata nikuisha naisha. Yeah, man. This cake has been made using chocolate. There's vanilla in it. Then there's also some raspberry. Ni tamu, nakwambia ni tamu, yeah. I don't even know hata imeishaje, you know, but it's really nice. And if you want to have a taste of this, just go to Instagram and type My Chocolate Addiction, and that's their page, yeah. My Chocolate Addiction. Please ingia hapo ndani, make yourself an order, and whatever kind of chocolate that you want, I mean kind of cake that you want, utapata. Just make an order. Very nice, trust you me.
Asante sana, My Chocolate Addiction. Shout out to my enjoy cake you have seen. For anyone who's not subscribed to my diary or my YouTube channel, karibu to the family. Sapat Diary. Lenny?
Yeah, so if you want, check out my page. Instagram. On Instagram is Mr. Lenny 254. On Facebook, Mr. Lenny. And on YouTube, Mr. Lenny. Yep.
Yeah, by the way, thank you so much for allowing me to use your song
absolutely.
in my other video.
Absolutely.
You know,
absolutely.
Yule is the name of the song, right?
Yes, Yule.
And the other artist is Stan.
Stan, yes.
Maybe wafanye kidogo wakumbuke. That song is deadly.
Alright, this is how it goes. Jamani, nifanye nini? Nampenda yule. Jamani, nifanye nini? Nampenda yule. I'll see you.
You can also follow me on Facebook, Sapat Diary, and also on Instagram, Sapat Diary. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Till next time.
Thank you. Cheers.
Asanteni sana.
Pamoja.